So I'm running the Boston Marathon with Spaulding. Can't think of anything more significant than running a marathon, and specifically the Boston Marathon. And then for Spaulding, it's just something that's like the pinnacle of like where I was to like where I wanted to get. January 2014, I was home from my freshman spring, and I get up to go to the bathroom, and I kick my legs over the side of the bed, and I go to stand up, and I just plopped right down. No feeling in my legs, like I could just barely wiggle my toes a little bit. So obviously we immediately went to the hospital. They sent us to the ER, and we did an MRI, and they said I had a golf ball sized tumor pressing on my spinal cord. So we had basically emergency surgery in the ER. I just remember the doctor being like, you know, you probably won't walk again. I ended up going to Spaulding after like a week in the hospital. You could just tell everyone thinks like poor Gabbi in a way. And then you go to PT and they're like, all right, like we're gonna keep going, like keep pushing it. It was like a reminder, like, okay, I'm not made of glass. After my surgery, I was told no high impact, and so that meant no running. So that was tough for me. That was definitely like a piece of myself that I just wanted back. And I remember I kept asking like every year when I saw my doctor, like, are you sure? Are you sure? So finally he was like, all right, go to a spine specialist. And the doctor was like, I actually encourage high impact. I think that can help with the loss of bone density in your spine. I think we can make it stronger, which makes you then safer. I bought running shoes, I did a couple runs, nothing crazy. And then I was like, well, you know, this is kind of just the year where I should just try and run the Boston Marathon. So, of course, I applied to Spaulding. They said, yeah, we'd love to have you on the team.
The team raises money for the President's Fund at Spaulding. And the President's Fund addresses the most pressing needs of the hospital, whether it's research dollars, capital improvements, trainings. It's really a catch-all for the things that maybe not were budgeted for, but rely on funding in order for them to happen.
It's the patient who sees it, and that changes their life, and a lot of people there are going through something world flipping. You imagine like if that was my kid or my significant other, like that's the place you want them to be, because it's just they get that high-end care in every way possible. So I was in school for marketing, and I think when I finished chemo and everything, my base mindset was like, just get back to normal. Like I just wanted to live in a dorm and make friends and go back to what I was doing before. I think it would have been really great to just kind of understand like there's no going back to that, like it's something completely new, and that's amazing as well. And I remember one day it just hit, and I was like, I want to be a physical therapist. Like that's so obvious to me now. Fast forward like a month ago, I put down my deposit to go to MGH for my physical therapy doctorate starting in June. I'm just very excited to see it through.